Members of the press, it's my honor to welcome on stage the Padma Bhushan, Grammy and Academy Award winner. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. AR Rahman. Wonderful. It's wonderful to see you, sir. How are you doing?
I'm very good.
It's always so good to hear you. So, sir, I just want to know your experience while coming up with the anthem for the Premier Futsal League.
The challenge was to accept a singer whom I don't even know whether he sings or not, but he's such a great dynamic personality, and India's seen his best already. And just to accept the challenge and said, okay, I'll do a song and he'll sing. So that was the biggest challenge for me. So I spent very less. I probably spent around 1.5 hours in the studio with him and sampled his voice as much as I could. He was rushing to some other place in Africa or something, and to take that material and do something which is very sporty and very young and completely forget all my principles of music and come up with something exciting.
Any specific challenge that you would like to share that you faced during the entire production of the anthem? One specific instance.
Just that usually I am there with my sound engineer alone, and this recording around 50 people were there.
AR Rahman ji, you danced for this event first time.
They pushed me to do that.
How was the experience of that?
Yeah, I just went for the press meet and then they said, oh, you have to come here and do something. I said, what? And then they had a choreographer. And he said, like, give me some moves and all that stuff. I said, okay, now you want to make me a comedian now. No, I think I showed it to my wife. She usually tests all this stuff and vets before. And she liked it, so she didn't laugh at me.
How is Virat Kohli as a singer?
He was very surprisingly good because he could sing in tune and he had a sense of rhythm and great energy. So I really liked working on it. It was 1.5 hours with 50 people in the recording. It was great.
And Mr. Rahman, how many voices were there?
So we have,
apart from Virat
so
Kohli?
we have Virat's voice doing all this little rapish kind of thing, and then we have my voice, we have Karthik, we have Cash, who's a female rapper.
How much portion he sang? Approximate.
Sorry?
How much portion he sang the lines?
He has sung almost 50% of the song.
50%.
I mean, sung in the sense rap and.
Okay. Good.
Great, so
I
considering
wish I had 2 more days with him, so I could have created.
First of all, Eid Mubarak to you, sir.
Thank you. Eid Mubarak to all of you.
And how does it feel representing India in sports for you?
The sports thing, actually, it's an extension of my musicality in a way, because it started with Lagan. And of course, Mat Vijay Vande Mataram have been used in every sports event. And recently I did, for baseball, I did $1 Million Arm with Disney pictures. And then I did Pele. And doing Pele actually opened my mind. Sports is not about sports alone. Sports is about within energy, the human spirit, and what you go through. It's probably literally the same thing. Before a movie releases, what we all face, the tension. They face it again and again before a goal. So I can relate to it.
रहमान सर,
Yes.
गाने से आपका बचपन का नाता रहा है, लेकिन फुटबॉल से आपका मतलब किस तरह का नाता रहा है? कभी खेला है आपने बचपन से लेकर अभी तक कहीं?
As a musician, I think I was not a sports person before. I'm just getting into sports because now if I don't do it, I'll be on a wheelchair in 10 years, definitely. So I think it's very important to, at this part of my life, to be in sports, to be in physical training and things. So I'm very excited that everything's coming together. And as a musician, it's all about rhythm. And most of the sports person, you see, they have headphones on and they listen to music as inspiration. And which, luckily, so both are interconnected very much.
So considering the paucity of time, a final question, if anybody...
No, this is it. This is very today's trend of what we could do. And so I checked out. I played the song to a couple of people, and they had very positive reactions. So that's why I came here for the press meet. Sorry? No, I think it's charming to have Virat, and so it makes everybody what? And he did a great job, and his voice suits the song. In my opinion, I don't know how you feel. Yeah, so thank you, Virat. Thank you for being patient and help.